All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our Discover Arbonne. I'm extremely excited to share with you this gift, this opportunity of Arbonne. Lots of great information to share with you. I am Heather MacLean. I am independent consultant and regional vice president with Arbonne, and I've been with Arbonne just about 2.5 years. And the reason I'm so excited to share this with you is because it's absolutely changed my life, and you're going to hear a little bit about my story as I take you through the presentation and share with you what this amazing company is all about and what this amazing opportunity is all about. So if you are a guest on the line, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us and taking the time out of your evening to learn a little bit more about Arbonne. Knowledge is power after all, so I hope you do hear something tonight that intrigues you, inspires you to learn more and to talk to the consultant who asked you. And to be honest, you know, it is a compliment to you that you're asked to be on this call, because someone saw something special in you, and someone sees that this may be an opportunity that can help you achieve or make changes in your life, or dream bigger, or whatever it is that you're looking for in your life. And if you're a guest again on the line, I don't know you personally, perhaps I do, but I don't know what your dreams are. I don't know what your goals are. I don't know if a couple $100 a month or a couple of more really positive, fun friends might be a life changer for you. But I'll tell you right now, this business can be anything that you want it to be. And that's the truth. I see the changes in myself and my team and people all around me in this business. I see that all the time. And so sit back, relax. Hopefully you have your favorite cocktail or cup of tea. I have some Arbonne herbal tea, and sit and listen with an open mind, okay? If this is your first time hearing about Arbonne, definitely sit with an open mind, because again, it really could be the game changer for you in your life. So I'll jump right in, and of course the slide is not, there we go. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Arbonne. Arbonne is a 35-year-old company. It's not brand new by any means. We have a 35-year history that we are extremely proud of. This is a word-of-mouth industry, a word-of-mouth business, and a 35-year history is something we are extremely proud of. And when you have a 35 history, it's because you're doing it right. It's because your products are amazing. It's because the culture that you're building is something that people want, something people want to be around. So we are very proud of our 35-year history. It's been in Canada, as you'll see. It launched in Canada in 2006, so we're about 9 years in Canada. Arbonne has cutting-edge research and development. We're always on the cusp of what is the hottest thing in anti-aging or cosmetics, or what people are looking for in their products. We have a passionate culture of independent consultants. It's absolutely true. This is most evident to me. It's actually evident to me every single day as I coach my team, as I speak with my team. It's just, we all absolutely love this business, this company, and what they provide for us. But when you travel to any of our conferences, I was recently with our team in Las Vegas, in an arena filled with 20,000 people from around the world that wanted to be there. They chose to go to this conference. They weren't made to go by Arbonne. They chose to travel to this conference. And you're in an arena with 20,000 people that are extremely passionate about the company, what we get to do, the lives we get to change. That's when it's absolutely evident to me in that arena. It's absolutely amazing. And when you're part of this company, you too can travel to those conferences as well, which to me is just a whole lot of fun, getting to travel and attend those. But we truly are passionate about this company. And if you've ever attended an Arbonne event, you're probably sitting there going, oh yeah, you go to an Arbonne event, everybody's smiling and happy and really genuinely concerned about you and about what you're looking for in life. So, and Arbonne is a global opportunity. I'll touch a little bit more on that in this presentation, but that's something you want to sit and be thinking about as I go through, because who do you know around the world? Because how cool is it to build a business in any of the countries we operate in? And I will again touch more on that. We have a generous compensation plan. When I first started with Arbonne, someone said to me, we have a generous compensation plan. And I thought, great, I like generous, I'm in. like who doesn't like generous? But now that I'm 2.5 years in and I've really done my research on the different compensation plans out there in the network marketing industry, it is absolutely generous. We get paid really on every little effort you put into your business. You get paid because there's many different avenues, and I'll go further into the compensation plan further on in the presentation as well. Arbonne gives you the opportunity at the area manager level to will your business. This to me is the smartest thing ever. Like, the area manager level it's the second level of management. You can get there, I've seen people get there in 3 or 4 months. So I've seen people take 5 years. It's really not a race in Arbonne, but a willable business is just, when you think about that and you think about your family or people that you can help for generations to come because you decided to build a business that is, it's absolutely brilliant. And my sponsor, Liz McDonald, she has 5 children. Her business is doing over $1 million a month in sales, and she can will that business for generations to come. And she started that business 9 years ago. So really think about that, because that's a pretty rare thing when it comes to business. The corporate world, a doctor can't decide to retire or pass on and give their business to their son. If their son's a doctor, sure, but they can't, just pass on, say, here you go, you be a doctor today and take over my business. It's just not how it works. So we have something really great. And that's why it's key to point out on this very first slide that you have the opportunity to will this business to generate for generations to come. With Arbonne, you get an experienced, committed home office team and a state-of-the-art distribution and support centers. Arbonne is it's like a business in a box. It comes with it, your marketing, your accounting, when you start your Arbonne business, you get your ID and your PIN, and you have complete access to our back-end accounting. They do the payroll, they do marketing, they do education, they do online training, they do all of that stuff for you. It's a complete business in a box. So pretty simple. I always like to highlight on the bottom, you'll see the gentleman in the red glasses. In 1975, he started this company. And his name is Peter Morick. And Peter Morick, he could have very easily took these amazing products and put them into pharmacies, okay? But he chose not to. What he's quoted as saying, and his vision for this company was to give ordinary people like me and you an opportunity to live an extraordinary life. I remember hearing that when I first started with Arbonne, and I was like, okay, what extraordinary? And I'll tell you right now, as of today, June 23rd, 2015, I officially gave notice and retiring from my full-time job and doing only Arbonne. And I have more choices in my life because of Arbonne. Who gets to retire at the age of 30? And it's absolutely allowing me to live an extraordinary life. Because I said yes 2.5 years ago, I too had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea about network marketing. It barely washed my face. And I was just, I saw something that first day I heard Liz and Mindy present this Discover Arbonne, and thought, you know what? There was a tinkle in my stomach that said, you know what, this is something that you need to do. And I actually did know about Arbonne for 2 years before that, but that day I heard this presentation, it really struck me that, you know what, this is an opportunity. I heard about willable businesses. I heard, all of the things I just mentioned, a company with people who are passionate and lovely to be around, and a company with a 35-year history. So it is absolutely an amazing opportunity. And in 2009, we brought on Kay Napier. You'll see her photo down there. Kay Napier comes to us from Procter & Gamble. And Procter & Gamble is a huge company. And she kind of retired from Procter & Gamble and then decided to come out of retirement and work for Arbonne. Procter & Gamble has a book about her. She is very well known, and she has taken this company places. Like, her global expansion plan is absolutely phenomenal. We are just really getting started. For a 35-year-old company, we're actually just getting started with our global expansion, and it's really exciting where this company is going. So I'm going to skip in and tell you a little bit about the Arbonne product advantage. Arbonne's products are unique in the sense that they're plant-based formulations. They're blending the best of science and nature, so they are all botanically based. They have the highest quality of ingredients from around the globe. They're pH correct and hypoallergenic. Our products are vegan certified. and they're never tested on animals. I'll just skip down to the next one. And that is, since this company started 35 years ago, our products have never been tested on animals. There is no animal byproducts, and they're vegan certified. It is extremely rare for a company with 470 consumable products to be vegan certified. And this is huge going forward in the future, because people are, a lot more people are becoming completely vegan in their diet, but also looking for vegan skincare, because it's just as important as what you're putting in your mouth as to what you're putting on your body, because after all, it's all going into your blood. So can you imagine 35 years ago, Petter knew that that was very important, to not put animal byproducts in our skincare, because they're not healthy for us, and to never test on animals, because it's cruel. They're dermatologist tested, clinically proven, and they're built in Swiss heritage to European standards. The Swiss make good cheese, good chocolate, good watches, good knives, and good skincare. So we are very proud of our Swiss heritage, and Petter formulated these products in Switzerland. Continuing with the Arbonne product advantage, our products are formulated without gluten, okay, without petroleum. Petroleum is like mineral oil, and mineral oil is an occlusive. So picture wrapping yourself up in saran wrap and putting on your skincare, okay? None of the good stuff is going to go in, and none of the bad stuff is going to be able to detox out of your body. And it's very important that the toxins are able to be released from your body on a regular basis, because if not, things like obesity and cancers and all sorts of things start to arise. So mineral oil is often used in skincare products as a cheap filler. So when we talk about Arbonne's philosophy, which is pure, safe, and beneficial, it is important to point out that our products are a pure ingredient. They're not going to have any fillers like mineral oil or petroleum in them. I talked about no animal products or byproducts, never tested on animals, no formaldehyde, donating preservatives, no chemicals, dyes, or fragrances, no artificial sweeteners, colors, or flavors, and no parabens and phthalates. This is huge. If you've ever known someone that has had, a breast cancer scare, or perhaps yourself you have, you'll agree with me, your doctor probably said to you immediately to remove any products that contain parabens. Parabens are a preservative, so that products can last a very long time. And Arbonne products have less than 1% preservative. Okay, so they have to have a little bit in there, or else our products would be like bananas and they would last on your counter for a few days. So our products, we're proud to say, contain no parabens. Our products are a wide range of consumable products. So this is huge. If you are thinking of a network marketing, or you're thinking of a home-based business, or you're thinking of a way to earn some extra cash or income, it's really important that the company that you're choosing has consumable products, because you want to have a client that will consistently reorder from you. And our products are products that are in everybody's showers, kitchens, bathrooms, and they use them every single day, from skincare to hair care to deodorant and toothpaste to our protein powder to our vitamins to cosmetics to sun care, whatever it might be. Our products are consumable. So what that means is people will use them, they will run out of them, and they will need to order them again. So when you have an Arbonne client, you have an Arbonne client for life, because our products work and they're amazing and people love them, and they reorder them for a lifetime. And it's simple. They order on your website, it ships right to their door. You're not driving around in an Arbonne van delivering Arbonne products. Our products are delivered right to the client's door, and they're a wide range of consumable products. To me, this is the recipe for success with Arbonne. Over 470 products that are consumable that people use on a regular basis. Very, very important tip. So now I'm going to talk a little bit about the distribution model of network marketing. All network marketing is a distribution model, how a product gets from creation to the end user. So first, I like to always compare it so that you guys can, if you're hearing about network marketing for the first time, it's what we're familiar with as consumers is the traditional business model. So a product is manufactured, it's wholesaled, it's warehoused, it's salesforced, it's retailed. All along the way, all of the manufacturer would like to get paid, the warehouse would like to get paid for stocking the product, the sales force, which is basically advertising. Eva Longoria would like $20 million to do a commercial for L'Oreal to advertise the product. And by the time the product gets to the consumer, we pay for all of those steps along the way. Okay, so something's got to give, because in order for that product to sell at a price point that it's worth, something's got to give. We have to start adding things like fillers, like mineral oil, things I mentioned, and the product starts to lack. And honestly, this is why Arbonne's products work. It's pure ingredient. So by the time it gets to that consumer, you end up paying for all of these things along the way. Okay? And then when we look at network marketing, the product is created, and through the conversation of an independent consultant, it gets to the consumer. Okay? Clients can order online. Arbonne stocks and delivers the products directly to the clients. But within that process, we're saving a lot of money. We're not paying for all of those steps. We don't pay for advertising. It's all word of mouth. Okay? So the money that's saved goes back into ensuring we have the best products on the market, because word of mouth products really need to work for your client right away in order for them to purchase them this way. So that, I can tell you, is a given. Our products work. Also, the money's given back in and saying, okay, well, Heather, thank you for recommending the products to Susan. Here is commission for doing that. Okay. So, to me, it's a no-brainer. It's really, when you have an Arbonne business, you have a website where people order from. Online shopping is really the way of the future, as you see places like Walmart laying off people, Future Shop closing, all of these stores closing and mainly just going to an online store. Chapters is actually gonna stop having books. They're gonna be more of a home style store. So because their business is mainly online. People order, it ships to their house within a few days. So this is the way of the future. So basically, when you have an Arbonne business, is you share your products and you share your website, and people order and it delivers right to them. To me, it's the most brilliant business model out there. Like, it just makes so much sense to me. And going into the future, again, this is the way of the future, is people shop online. People like Donald Trump, he says that, if you could ever go back, and Warren Buffett, and start his empire, it would be through network marketing. Network marketing is a model that's now actually taught as a university course. So it definitely is the way of the future. And the last wave of millionaires and the next wave of millionaires is actually created through network marketing, because it's a business model where you get to help people. You get to build a team, and together you get to create something really special. And it's different from the traditional business model where everybody's kind of fighting for the next promotion or begging for their next raise. And with Arbonne, if you put in effort, you get your next raise on your next paycheck. And if you build a team, then you help each other. Everybody gets to succeed. And to me, it's fun to help people. I strive of helping people and seeing other people achieve their goals and their dreams. It's so special, and it really makes for a happy life when you get to really just help other people. Who doesn't like to help other people? If you're on this line, I bet you're someone that likes to help other people. So why Arbonne? Why now? Arbonne, our products are consumable. We talked about this is the 4 recipes for success. Our products are consumable. Our products are health and wellness products that people use every single day and that there's a demand for. It is a health and wellness revolution. Everybody wants to look better. Everybody wants to feel better. And they're doing that through ensuring that they're eating a healthy diet, that they're using products that are safe for them, and that they're exercising and using products that contribute and help them with their exercise. The ability to leverage your time. This is something extremely unique, again, to the network marketing business model. You get to help people, like I was just talking about, and in the process, what happens is you get to leverage your time, because let's say I commit, to keep it simple, 10 hours a week to my Arbonne business, and then I teach 2 other people to work 10 hours a week on the Arbonne business. Through our compensation plan, I'm going to get paid off 30 hours of effort put into the business, because I've taught other people how to do the same as well. The ability, time is the new money. I recently read an article from, oh my goodness, Richard Branson. He is an entrepreneur, and he owns Virgin Airlines, one of the companies he owns. And he gave everybody in that company unlimited vacation, because what he recognized is people who have their time or have control and ownership of their time are generally happier people. And so he gave them unlimited vacation. When they worked, they got paid, but they could take off as much time as they would like. And really, that's what's happening going forward. If you're a Gen Y, if you're in your teens or your 20s, a Gen Y is someone basically offspring of a baby boomer. this is, this is the way of the future. I have a couple of girls on my team who are they're looking at this through the eyes of someone who has complete access to social media and knows how to use it. And this is absolutely an opportunity to really create, whatever you'd like. And if you're listening in and perhaps you're already 20 years into your career and you're thinking, you know what, this is an opportunity to leverage your time. So it's basically something you could use to go into retirement early, or perhaps you're just hitting retirement and you want, to still be able to have an income and make more choices in your retirement than perhaps you thought you would have been able to. Then it really is leveraging your time and teaching other people how to be successful gives you the time to spend with your family and the people you love. An internet-based business. So a couple of things about internet-based business. A, you have a website that's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week that people can go shop on your website and get their products, okay? But also with an internet-based business, I get to sit tonight in the comfort of my own home sharing this with over 20 people right now, okay? So sharing this opportunity that I love so much. So on top of that, where it's a global business, you can, our team is right across the country. So we do these meetings quite frequently. So we all get to connect with each other because of the internet and run a business together. So we're not all, sitting in my living room having meetings 3 times a week. It's really just from the comfort of your own home, because that is what the internet has provided for us with Skype and FaceTime and this product called Zoom that we're using right now. So Arbonne is perfectly positioned for your success. Everyone wants to look and feel better, so health and wellness are exploding. Network marketing is booming, and people want more from the time they spend working. Plus, Arbonne provides all of the technology you need to support your internet-based business. Okay, so I talked about a global opportunity. Currently, Arbonne is just in 5 countries. We are here in Canada, the United States, the United Kingdom, Australia, and we just launched Poland in the fall of 2014, and it is going phenomenal. Taiwan is our next stop. Rumors of South Korea, China, things like that to come. And of course, Poland was kind of our entryway into Europe, so a lot more to come from Europe, I'm sure. And as I mentioned, the global expansion plan that Kay Napier has for us is really just phenomenal. But what's neat about this is you have the ability to do business locally and globally. Okay, so you don't just have to have your business in your little town. Some people tell me, I live in a small place and, I don't know many people or whatnot. And it's like, you don't only have to have a business, or people often say to me, there's so many people doing Arbonne here. And I'll tell you, you don't have to have a business in your little neighborhood, okay? Our team consists of consultants from BC to Newfoundland. And I'm not in all of those places, and nor is their sponsor. So it really is a neat opportunity because it's a global opportunity. Future expansion, again, into potential new markets, and of course, building your business in all Arbonne markets. You don't have a territory or any borders as to where you can and cannot run your business. So going into the future, again, with internet and all of the tools that I mentioned on the last slide, it is really the business opportunity of a lifetime. And I really hope that you're gathering that as we go through this presentation. So with Arbonne, you can switch brands and start using Arbonne PureSafe cutting-edge products for the whole family. You really do become your best customer because you are going to indulge yourself in these beautiful, beautiful products that are safe for you and your family. And then you're going to share with people how to do the same. You save, of course, you get a great discount on your products. And by sharing with other people, you earn personal commissions. And by building a team and sharing it that way, you earn overrides by selling Arbonne products, building a team, and teaching others how to do the same. So there's 4 ways to earn an income with Arbonne. One is commissions, your profit from your personal sales and product sales. Overrides, when you start to build a team, you get an override on their sales because you are helping them build a business. We keep it fair. And 3, Mercedes-Benz cash bonus program. When you get to the regional vice president level, Arbonne actually pays for you to drive a white Mercedes-Benz. And I can tell you, it's pretty darn cool. I earned my Mercedes-Benz on February 1st of this year. It was actually exactly 2 years from the day that I signed up to do Arbonne that I earned my Mercedes-Benz. I'll tell you a little bit about me. When When I started Arbonne, I was in a job that I loved. I retired from it today. I actually still love it. It's just not something I need to be doing anymore. I love Arbonne way more, and can't wait to be doing it full time. But when I started, it was just, for me, it was, Liz McDonald, my sponsor, told me, she wanted to know why I wanted to do something like this. And it may sound silly if you're on the phone, but at that time, my goal was to help my family. I worry about some of my family members and where they're at in life and when they might need help. And I thought, what would happen where, in a year or in 5 years, if so-and-so wasn't able to work or my dad wasn't able to work, what's going to happen and who's going to be able to help? And nobody was really in a financial situation. So I took control of it myself. I kept that why in front of me throughout the whole journey. And when you have a strong why and when you feel like quitting, but you actually just say, why did I start? And you can go back to that why, then you can do really anything in life. So, and I also just had a dream of helping or taking my family to Disney. I have 6 nieces and a nephew and another on the way. And my dream is to take them to Disney, and we're going in March of 2016. So how cool is that? And that's what I started with. So if you're new on this call or if you're thinking about joining this business, make sure you know why and what you want out of it, because anything is possible, but you really need to know why. You really need to know why you want it. And then from there, you set goals to achieve it. And then cash bonuses at every level of management with Arbonne. There's 4 levels of management, and there's a cash bonus that you can get on your paycheck for achieving those levels. And when you start, or if you're new, we will absolutely coach and show you how to achieve those. Sorry, we're just going to click to the next slide. There we go. So it starts with you. When you start your Arbonne business, you're like, holy moly, no one's going to join my team. I'm never going to find a client. And people are like, it can be a little daunting at first, but you remain coachable to the person who brought you into this business, and they'll absolutely show you how to start building a network of independent consultants and clients and to continue strengthening your retail network. And it absolutely does happen. And it is amazing what this business can do as it gets bigger and bigger. So a little bit about a generous compensation plan. This is the average monthly income based on commissions. This does not include overrides, okay? So you're obviously seeing them. It also shows the average months it takes to get to each position. But I always like to highlight national vice president. Average time it takes is a little over 3 years. If you're sitting here listening to this call, you tell me where else you can work focused, consistent activity into a business for 3 years and be earning $17,000 a month, driving around a white Mercedes-Benz paid for by the company and a $100,000 life insurance policy. Think about it. It's like totally food for thought, because that to me, I'm like, oh, show me how, because if I didn't take control of my life, no one's going to come just hand me $17,000 a month. So it's when I say it's an opportunity of a lifetime, really, really consider that, because that is like, I know, and I see it every day, that is absolutely possible for any of you on this line right now. If you have goals and you have dreams and you're coachable, that can be accomplished for you. So definitely, ask questions if you have it about that, but definitely consider that and really think about that. So why Arbonne? It's so much more than a business. Arbonne gives you results from personal product experiences and the ability to run your own business. It gives you support, complete website to support clients 24/7, training resource and social media, support and mentoring, customized training from Arbonne University, and personal development. This is key, and I always have to touch on this a little bit deeper. Arbonne is really a personal development company disguised as a health and wellness company. It's 100% changed my life because of the personal development. You're able to achieve anything in life when you develop yourself personally, because you need to be the best person possible in order to achieve happiness, in order to achieve success. You need to constantly be working on who you are as a person and who you are as a leader. And that's what we do in Arbonne. That's what the trainings are based on at conferences. That's, you're opened up to which books to read. And often, you know, when I coach my team, I ask them, what book are you currently reading? Because it's very important to develop yourself personally to achieve anything in life. And I'll tell you, my relationships have gotten stronger. I've personally gotten stronger. I don't take things personally. I do things that are really just best for me. I surround myself with really great people so that I can take the best from them and contribute to who I am as a person. And that's honestly really what Arbonne's all about. And when you're personally strong, you can really achieve anything in life. So Arbonne's Charitable Foundation is all about supporting our teens and youth in our communities, not in communities where Arbonne head office is. Arbonne Charitable Foundation is touching communities that you live in currently. I know in Halifax, there's many programs that the Charitable Foundation has sponsored and will continue to sponsor. And it really is about building strong youth and building their self-esteem and confidence and personally developing them at a younger age so that they can achieve their dreams and that they know that anything's really possible in life. And I absolutely love the Charitable Foundation. It's very dear to me because I remember being a teenager and it was a challenging time in my life, and to have the support like this I think is really key. So where do you see yourself? So you're sitting, maybe you're hearing this for the first time, maybe you're a new consultant on the team, but if you're seeing this for the first time and you're thinking, you know, perhaps you'd like to start a business with Arbonne, well, let's set up a call. If you've been invited by someone, I'm more than happy to get on a 3-way call with you. Or if you have questions, talk to the person who invited you on the call, okay? It's just $95 to start an Arbonne business, and then you need to get some tools to get started. You need to have some tools to share. You need to start indulging yourself personally in the product, because once you're using the product, it's very easy to share. Some people say to me, I'm not a salesperson. I say, well, use the product and then tell people why you like it, and you're gonna sell the product. You can become a client or a preferred client, or you can host a party for the consultant who invited you onto this call today. So common hesitations and fears. When I first started, or the night before I first signed up, I definitely had all of these run through my brain. And honestly, I'm going to go through them quickly. If you don't, I don't have enough time. If you're thinking I don't have enough time, honestly, busy people get stuff done. And if you want time in your future, then you probably should look at something like this, because if you don't have time now, when will you ever have time to do the things you love? Okay, to spend time with your family. Don't have enough money. Pretty simple, probably something you should do, because if nothing changes, nothing changes. If you're paycheck to paycheck now, what's going to change in 5 years? I don't know enough people. Honestly, we meet people every single day. I was at a Discover Arbonne in Ottawa. There was 1,000 people in the room. The lady presenting said, everybody who's in my organization, stand up. 95% of the room stood up. She said, if I knew you before Arbonne stay standing, there wasn't one person standing, and there was over 1,000 people in that room. That's the power of network marketing. You might not think you know people today, but you do. I know you do. But you won't stop meeting people today. You're going to meet people every single day of your life. So don't let that hold you back, because I promise you the power of network marketing is not who you know. It's who they know and who they know and who they know and they know. What will people think? Who cares? Do we care what people think? Probably not. Whether you're doing something really great in life or really horrible in life, I find that people have an opinion. So do what's great for you. And you know what? If people have an opinion, they're not paying your bills, right? And what am I getting myself into? A fantastic company filled with amazing people that want to see each other succeed. It's absolutely, I'm so grateful that Arbonne's in my life, and I know that you would love to have it in your life too. So dream big. If you're on this call, congratulations, you've taken the first step in order to, in seeing, you know, what your future might look like and what you can achieve and accomplish. You are where you are today because of the choices that you made yesterday. So, you know, choose wisely going forward. And honestly, if it feels like it's too good to be true, it's really not. It's anything can be accomplished here. If you keep doing what you're doing today, ask yourself, where will you be in 5 years? Okay. If you keep doing what you're doing today, where will you be in 1 year? Okay. What are you looking for? What things do you want? Like I said, Arbonne could be a grocery bill. It could be another $200 a month. It could be $1 million empire, and anywhere's in between. So you decide what you want out of it, and you're coached on how to do that. We don't hire or fire at Arbonne. We only inspire. So instead of asking yourself, what if it doesn't work? Ask yourself, what if it does? Thank you for joining the Discover Arbonne this evening. If you do have any questions, reach out to the consultant who invited you. And again, if you want to set up a 3-way call with more questions, I am happy to do that. Thank you again for honestly joining this call, and congratulations for doing it, because not everyone looks at this opportunity and gains the knowledge, because knowledge is absolutely power. And again, thanks for joining, and I hope you all have a phenomenal evening. Bye for now.